Halle Bailey has been granted a domestic violence restraining order against DDG. According to TMZ, in her filing, she recalled instances of alleged physical abuse. Halle Bailey was issued a restraining order after claiming DDG physically attacked her multiple times. In docs, she claims things first got physical in January, they broke up back in October, and Halle says DDG came over to pick up their son, Halo, and she tried to start a convo with the rapper about a child visitation schedule. As she was buckling Halo into the car seat, she claims DDG grew agitated and repeatedly said, "Get out of my car." Halle says the baby was crying and she got nervous about D leaving with him in such an agitated state. That's when they allegedly started wrestling, with DDG pulling her hair, slamming her face on his steering wheel and chipping her tooth. Halle says she was in pain and crying. And although that stopped the fighting, she was still worried about Halo, so she remained in the car for the ride over to DDG's house, where she told his family what happened. Once they told her they would take care of the baby, she left hysterical and with bruises on her arms to accompany her chipped tooth. She attached photos of her injuries in her request for a restraining order. The judge granted Halle a domestic violence restraining order requiring DDG to stay 100 yards away and gave her permission to take merely 18-month-old Halo to Italy, where she'd be filming a movie for 2 months. DDG also has to stop posting or streaming about her and their child. Halle claims her ex has been whipping his fans into a frenzy by trashing her when he live streams. Report by TMZ, opinions by fans. 1. Evil woman. Everyone seen this coming from a mile away. Bigger ex that can't move on. Shake my head. Prayers for DDG. 2. Bro, DDG ain't touch this girl. This is giving Amber Heard type of crazy y'all. She is very manipulative. Till y'all show me this man being violent ever towards a woman on video for definitive he's innocent, bruh. D never showed any case of having abusive behavior, need evidence man. 3. DDG doesn't paint the picture of a violent man, yet since he's black it's easy to say he's violent and abusive. Yet in all videos it never shows, and she doesn't have no behind-the-scenes videos of him going crazy or anything for protection. Still innocent in my book. 4. Like, are we forgetting that Ruby came out and said he was abusive, threatening to ruin her, and posted revenge porn? Men like him don't change. He should never have done something like this. 5. Halle Bailey accuses DDG of physical abuse, breaking into her home, sending her a photo from her bed to imply cheating, verbally abusing her, destroying her Ring camera, throwing her phone out of his car, inciting fans against her during live streams, creating a threatening environment around their son. 6. So you mean to tell me weeks before the Met she asked DDG mama did he want to see Halo, and he said that he'll wait until after she was done filming and made it home? Then the week of the Met he tried to flip it on Halle and play like she was keeping the child from him. A true narcissist. Do you know how hard it is to get a restraining order on someone? DDG is going to hell. 7. Fans are speculating that Halle Bailey has been caught lying about DDG and his domestic abuse after finding old TikToks of her with that exact chip in her tooth years before they met. 8. Ruby Rose said that she used to post about the abuse she experienced from DDG on her close friends, which included Halle, and Halle still chose to date him. Let this be a reminder to women. If he did it to someone else, he can do it to you too. 9. That restraining order said DDG smashed Halle Bailey's face on a steering wheel, pulled her hair, and threw her phone out the window and told her to get it, all while their son was in the car. 10. You know how insane you have to be to pretend you don't know you have a restraining order. You literally have to be notified. Like this ain't a psychopath. 11. Halle made it sound like DDG was stalking her when he really was just dropping off his son Halo. This is nasty. He showed up at her home, entered without permission, went to her bedroom and texted a pic of Halle's empty bed to her, along with the text, "Now I know what you've been on LOL." DDG and Dean Ross' reaction to finding out TMZ released information about Halle Bailey filing a restraining order against DDG. 12. Message from Essence. There is peace and understanding that you are always ours. Whenever you need us, we are there to support, show up and show out. Rest when you need. Breathe when it's heavy. Love lives here with your name on it. 13. Mind you, she been so silent regarding him on social media, but he been on a whole smear campaign towards her. Typical abuser behavior tryna paint a narrative when you the real problem, 14. DDG an idiot lol, letting academics rage bait you into thinking she was on vacation with Brent Fayez. Nothing in that fat fucking head but air. St. Lucia owes us nothing. This was our first sister trip in a minute and we both just wrapped our films, feeling more blessed than ever. What is your own opinions about this new?